The great civilization and magnificent history of Saudi Arabia is not only hidden in its vast deserts and precious oil reserves, but is also concealed in its majestic palaces and historical fortresses. These architectural structures are not merely residential places, but are living witnesses to Saudi Arabia's political, cultural, and social evolution. Each of these palaces has its own unique story that reveals its role in the establishment and consolidation of the Saudi state, and they remain an important part of modern Saudi Arabia's identity today. 1. Al-Yamamah Palace. Construction. The construction of this palace began in the early 1980s during the reign of King Fahd bin Abdulaziz and was completed in 1988. This palace was fundamentally built as the official residence of the King of Saudi Arabia and the central administrative office. This palace is the center for the king's work, reception of foreign heads of state, and important state meetings. No major changes have been made to it since its construction, as it remains active for its original purpose today. Historical significance. Al-Yamamah Palace is an important center of Saudi Arabia's modern history. State policies are formulated here. The king meets with his important advisors, and international treaties are signed. This palace is a symbol of Saudi Arabia's power and governmental stability. Architecture. Its architectural style is a beautiful blend of modern Islamic and Arabic architecture. It uses traditional Arabic mihrabs, geometrical patterns, and extensive gardens that give the palace a magnificent and dignified appearance. Important events/decisions. This palace has hosted numerous important international conferences and meetings. Several important decisions of Saudi Arabia have been issued from here, which shape the kingdom's policies and future. Current status. Al-Yamamah Palace is the official residence of the King of Saudi Arabia and the central government office. It is not open to the public. 2. Al-Salam Palace. Construction. This palace was built in Jeddah in the 1980s. This palace serves as the king's official residence and state offices in Jeddah. It is used when the king is away from Riyadh. Historical significance. Al-Salam Palace is an important governmental center located on the shores of the Red Sea. Due to Jeddah being a commercial and international city, this palace becomes a center for receiving foreign leaders and important governmental work related to the coastal city. Architecture. Its architectural style is also a beautiful blend of modern and traditional Arabic architecture. It has been designed according to the marine views and Jeddah's climate. Important events/decisions. This palace has hosted numerous global and regional heads of state, especially during the Hajj and Umrah seasons. Current status. It is an active royal palace and is not open to the public. 3. Al-Murabba. Construction. In 1937, King Abdulaziz bin Abdulrahman Al Saud ordered its construction, and it was completed in 1945. This palace was one of the first modern buildings in Riyadh and served as King Abdulaziz's official residence and state offices. Later, it was converted into a museum and is now an important cultural center. Historical significance. Al-Murabba Palace was the first major residence of the founder of Saudi Arabia, King Abdulaziz, in Riyadh. Here he made several important decisions, including the formation of the kingdom's administrative structure. This is the place where King Abdulaziz met with American President Roosevelt. This palace is a symbol of the beginning of Saudi Arabia's modern history. Architecture. Its architectural style reflects traditional Najdi architecture. It is built with mud, wood, and stone. It includes square-shaped large rooms and open courtyards. Important events/decisions. In this palace, King Abdulaziz met with several tribal leaders and foreign ambassadors. The historic meeting with American President Franklin D. Roosevelt took place here in 1945, which laid the foundation for Saudi-American relations. Current status. Al-Murabba Palace is now part of the King Abdulaziz Historical Center. It is open to the public as a museum, where exhibitions related to King Abdulaziz's life and reign are present. Al-Masmak Fort. Construction. In 1895, Emir Abdul Rahman bin Daban had it constructed during the time of Riyadh's governor, Mohammed bin Rashid. It was a military fortress used for the protection of Riyadh. Later, it was converted into a royal residence, prison, and then a museum. Historical significance. This palace is the most important symbol of the establishment of the Saudi state. In January 1902, King Abdulaziz, with his 40 companions, conquered this fortress and regained control of Riyadh, which laid the foundation of the Third Saudi state. This conquest was a decisive turning point in Saudi history. Architecture. It is completely a specimen of traditional Najdi architecture. It is built with mud, raw bricks, and stone. It includes 4 towers and a large entrance gate with a wooden lock. Important events, decisions. The conquest of Al-Masmak Fort is the historical event that marked the beginning of Saudi Arabia's modern history. Current status. Al-Masmak Fort is a famous tourist destination and museum that is open to the public. Here are exhibitions related to King Abdulaziz's conquest and the fort's history. Qasr Al-Hukm. Construction. The history of this palace is very ancient. Its original building was constructed and reconstructed several times. The current building was constructed in the 1980s. It is located in the historical center of Riyadh city and has been the office of Riyadh's governor and court, center of government, since ancient times. Historical significance. Qasr Al-Hukm is the place from where King Abdulaziz laid the foundation of government after regaining control of Riyadh. It is the symbolic and historical place of Saudi Arabia's central government. Architecture. The modern construction prominently reflects traditional Najdi architecture. Its design was created being influenced by Al-Masmak and Al-Murabba palaces. Important events, decisions. Here are the offices of Riyadh's governor and council hall. It is the center of several important governmental meetings and public events. Current status. It is an active government building and is not open to the public. 6. Arqa Palace. Construction. This palace was also built in modern times in the Arqa district of Riyadh. Public information about its construction history and founder is limited. This palace is one of the important residences of the Saudi royal family. It is often used by the crown prince or other important members of the family. Historical significance. Arqa Palace is an active royal palace where important official and private meetings take place. It is part of the Saudi governmental structure. Architecture. Its architectural style is modern and luxurious. It includes modern facilities and extensive gardens. Important events, decisions. Important meetings and events take place here, but information about them at the public level is limited. Current status. It is an active royal palace and is not open to the public. Al-Nassir Palace, Taif. Construction. Public information about this palace's construction history and founder is very limited. It is an ancient palace located in the old part of Taif. It was an old royal palace in Taif, which was possibly used during summers. Its current status is unknown. Historical significance. Taif is an important historical city of Saudi Arabia and was used as a summer residence for the royal family. This palace is part of Taif's history and the royal family's connections. Architecture. Its architectural style shows glimpses of traditional architecture of the Hejaz region. Current status. Public information about this palace is very limited, and it is unknown whether it still exists or is being used for some other purpose. All these palaces are masterpieces of Saudi Arabia's architectural heritage and are living manifestations of the kingdom's historical, political, and cultural identity. Every stone, every wall, and every room tells stories of centuries and shows the journey of Saudi Arabia from its great past to its bright future.